SupThomas.
So, about that Jordan collab. Right, it's happening this week, right guys?
It's false. No way. Not this time. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Thomas, and today we are talking about the Supreme Week 5 drop list of Fall/Winter 2024. Cannot believe we're finally at the end of the first hand of visually counting the weeks of Fall/Winter 24. We got ourselves a decent little week, little spoiler on the screen right there from my green screen that I forgot to key out. We got a decent number of items to look at today. And without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys to please hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the noti bell so you can stay up to date every single time I post and go live. Also want to see if I can hit 1K on Instagram. So if you guys aren't already following me at Thomas F. Finn, go follow me right there. Probably eventually going to make this account more of a YouTube professional account. As of right now, it's kind of in between. I post mostly stories on here. Also on our way to 5K subscribers, screw 4K. We're not even going to acknowledge you. Be sure to be subscribed to the channel if you guys aren't already. All right, let's get right into the drop list. Now, some of you might have seen that Jordan X Supreme was rumored to be releasing during week 5 of Fall/Winter 24. It has now been postponed. There were a couple of leaked images of some of the items, and to be honest guys, I was not really looking forward to what we had seen. This Biggie Jordan 30th anniversary, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that's even really gonna come out. So as of right now guys, take everything you see with a grain of salt. We've been sharing this stuff because it's being posted by Drops by Jay, Supreme Drop, Supreme Community. There are rumors that no Jordan sneakers are actually coming with this collab. As of right now, I can't give you guys a definitive answer on anything. So what we do know is that Supreme Jordan is not coming out this week, but other stuff is. So let's look at that. Here's the drop list overview for week 5 of Fall/Winter 24. Looking at it, it might not seem like there is a bunch of super hype pieces, and really, there's nothing that stands out. But what I think this week does pretty well is have a couple select items in certain colorways that I think will do relatively well for resale or just personal sleepers. Let's go to Supreme Community. Clocking in at the #1 spot is the Supreme Crybaby pedal. It's the WA GC-B95 pedal with molded logo rubber foot pad. Features facile inductor for focused wah sound. This is for your electric guitar, I would assume, and it's gonna help you really make those wah wah sounds. That's pretty much all I know about this item. I've seen people say this is their favorite accessory of the season. It's estimated to be around $300. It's got that Dorothy ruby red glitter paint on there. Pretty cool with the Supreme branding. I think this will go pretty quickly for the people that want to use it for personal. Resale, I think there might be a little bit on this, but I would go check what the other Supreme musical instruments and accessories have been doing over the past few years to decide, is this something I want to go for to resell, or am I just going to stick with this for personal? The Division hooded sweatshirt, brushback fleece with twill applique and embroidered graphic for $168, available in 3 different colorways. I actually like this and think this will definitely sell out in a few colorways. I don't know if it'll be all of them. We have 24 Division 1 champs. I think the brown has decent potential, given that it also is trimmed in this natural color. I think black has pretty good potential, and we don't really see this type of logo too much. It's a nice lowercase Supreme font with a double stroke of white and black. Looks pretty neat. The cut of the actual hoodie is cool. I could definitely see larger sizes going for maybe the low 200s, potentially like 180s. It could not actually be that great of resale, but people tend to like this guy. 298 upvotes to 68 downvotes. I'll give that a thumbs up. The Spell Out embroidered track jacket is next. It's a water resistant Supplex material, full zip closure, hidden snap plackets, embroidered logo on the front and the back sleeve, and don't forget that packable hood. This will run you $178. I think green is going to be the color to go for. This seems to be the color of the season. The Tyler the Creator photo tee, the box logo, the racer jacket. We've seen it time and time again, and it's cropped up here on this track jacket. And I think these side spell out sleeves are pretty cool. Definitely a neat design, double embroidered. And I believe this comes with some matching track pants, if I'm not mistaken. This color is okay. I think black would be the best non-green color to get. Like if you're not going to go with green, go with black. And we do have matching spell out track pants. Let's take a look at those, even though they are so far down. Here we are with the matching pants. Pretty similar. You have the Supreme on the front and I believe on the back as well. I don't know if I can see pockets in the front. If there's no pockets in the front, that's a deal breaker for me personally. Might as well go back and cover the Division sweatpants next, even though they're further down the drop list. $168 as well. It's kind of weird. They're the same price as the top. Yeah, both $168. A little bit strange, but that's okay. In this one, I think the black will do pretty well because you could definitely wear this black with the most other pieces. You don't really need to have these match, and I'm still kind of unsure on how I feel about this Division design. What do you guys think? The colors are okay. The Division 1 champs on the pants is a little tacky looking. I think they could have skipped that and just done something else, but I don't mind the embroidered on the bottom. I do think the hoodie is a little bit better than the pants though. Getting back to form with the order, the rib football jersey is up next. Poly eyelet mesh and dazzle with jacquard knit logo rib and tackle twill applique. 118. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm not the biggest fan of these jerseys really at all. I still think pink could be worth going for in maybe a size XX large. Maybe the pink, maybe the black. Jerseys are just seemingly kind of undeniable. I think this would be something that resale wouldn't be as high as certainly something like Martine Rose, but you do have some okay colors. I think pink and black would be the best ones to go for. Other ones aren't really tickling my fancy, I'm gonna be honest. All right, the contentious chopped cheese replica sandwich is up next. A lot of people I've been seeing in the comments are so confused by this. Guys, this is not an edible sandwich. I mean, you could technically if you melted it down, but I would not recommend consuming polyurethane, epoxy resin, and PVC. Not a great idea. But there was a 9-inch ceramic plate underneath and logo wax paper. $148 is the estimated price on this. Unless you guys are kind of stupid, hate money a little bit, or just don't give a fuck, do not buy this. I know some of you guys are gonna do it, and I respect it. And I really want to see the carts on Thursday. Post them in Fauntleroy's Discord, post them in Success. I want to see how many of y'all really just don't give a flip about your money and get yourself a chopped cheese replica. Screwball S logo, new era. Here we go. Not a bad hat for a new era with the screwball logo. I think that's kind of an interesting design. I know the screwball is a type of baseball pitch. I don't know if the actual screwball logo we're seeing right here comes from anything, is referenced. It doesn't say any information about it, but this hat I think will do pretty okay for a new era. Maybe the camo has a little bit of resale in the right fitted hat size. That being said, I just don't really know much about fitted hats. Underline mesh back 5 panel, $48. I think this hat is kind of a sleeper. I like this design. I think the mesh looks pretty cool. And in terms of colorways, camo is all right, but I think probably like the red one actually will end up being the best one to go for here. I like it. Faux fur hooded jacket with Gore windstopper drop liner and jacquard logo viscose lining. Here we go. Metal logo plate at back neck. The bougie piece, $398. This could actually end up being the highest reselling item, guys, but take proper risk management when going for something that's $400 made of fur. Obviously, don't get this if you don't want to keep it. It's never a good idea to buy something you have to sell and you can't afford to hold on to. This could be a medium to long-term hold, but if we go over to StockX.com and search faux fur Supreme, I think you'd be surprised to see most of the stuff actually does end up reselling. So even though it's a higher price, they've probably made less of it in terms of colors. Maybe the olive is the best one to go for. I don't know how I feel about the black fur, but it's dealer's choice. Metal plate is pretty cool too. Not my style, but I could see people going for it for sure. Flocked denim camp cap. Here we go with the monogram designs. I actually like this hat quite a bit. The brown hat is actually kind of calling my name a little bit, or maybe the trucker, maybe the pants. We'll have to wait and see. Drop it in the comments, because out of all the items this week, this one is probably my favorite design with the Supreme S $sign. And it's not even a $sign. It's like an S with the New York on it, and then the diamonds kind of mimicking the Louis Vuitton monogram. I think this is pretty cool. And this flocked stuff is pretty far downvoted for how sick it is. Zip up Polo sweater is next. This one is for for your grandpa style boys who just like keeping it low key. It's a very simple polo sweater, but we got the dreaded tonal plus Supreme script logo. So you know I'm absolutely shocked on this one. I'm feeling cooked. I'm not digging this design really, but the merino wool is probably very nice to actually wear in person, and I'm sure some people will love this piece. Not for me though. I'll give it a downvote. Flock denim trucker jacket, and if I already didn't have a jacket coming in, this guy would absolutely be calling my name. 13-ounce denim flocked logo pattern basically just matches the hat and the upcoming pants we haven't seen yet. I think these items are the set of the week personally. This stuff really stood out to me in the preview. Yellow and blue is very bold. I mean, obviously you could match it with the goddamn clog posits, the Wolverine editions. I think the black and blue is the second best, but the overall best, easily in my opinion, is the brown one. I think this actually has a high chance of doing some resale. Potentially might go for it to see if we can flip. I've always wanted to go for a trucker jacket to see if we could hit for some resale. Never really done it, but if you guys are thinking maybe this guy has some potential, can gas me up in the live cop on Thursday, potentially we'll go for it. Quilted plaid shirt up next, 138. Pretty clean Supreme flannel right here. You got the work jacket, work logo design right there with the yellow on black small Supreme logo. Pretty cool. I think this quilted interior is more of like a warmer type of a flannel. Quilted taffeta lining. This is great for the winter. I think these will probably sell out in some sizes, but maybe sit around for a bit. Overall though, pretty clean. 138, little expensive, but not terrible for that taffeta lining. Rainbow loose gauge beanie, 40 bucks. Could this be the next beanie sleeper? I don't think so. If it does though, it'll be this thermal one. Bright colors, the winter campfire edition. Other two are okay. Not really much else to say. It's a Supreme beanie. Cursive short sleeve top, another all cotton embroidered logo. One of these shirts with the heavier cotton and does not come with a little size logo. This one says size L. This one does not. So I wouldn't get this for many reasons. In my opinion, it's a kind of average design. I think if this was a monocolor, it would be better. The different colors is not really my style, and there's just not a lot to it. So I'm gonna pass on this, and I'm thinking most people will too. Hidden sleeper item of the week. Did I call something else sleeper item of the week? If I already dubbed something else, this is the second sleeper item of the week. It's the stripe Raglin long sleeve top. Here we go. $110, 3 pretty cool colorways. You got the strawberry shortcake, the black on black, and then you got this guy, the baseball jersey. I don't really know what to call it. Is it the Old Spice edition yet again? You have these kind of off-white cream sleeves with stripes on blue. You have this interesting Supreme logo on here that I've never seen before. S logo, Supreme, the size of the garment, established 94, then the machine washing instructions. On the back, Supreme number 8. It's just a very interesting piece, and I think that the pink and red and gold could end up doing fairly well. Same with the other two. I think these have potential, especially at 110. It's all cotton and it's very cheap. I don't know why it's downvoted so much. Let's gas this thing up, or maybe keep it low and keep it a sleeper piece so that people can cop it easily. All right, 2 more items left to go. The flocked loose fit jeans. I don't know why these are so far downvoted, but I guess people are feeling the other garments with this pattern a little bit more than the jeans. I think these jeans are perfectly fine, especially the brown one, fairly low key with the Supreme logos all over it. Think it looks pretty dope. Yellow jeans are just crazy though. Last but not least, the collegiate sleeve hooded sweatshirt. I guess I see why this is so far downvoted, double the downvotes to the upvotes, 158. It's just kind of a lazy design. You have this collegiate logo plastered on both sleeves and the back of the hoodie, nothing on the front, no numbers, no nothing. I get it. This guy is absolutely gonna sit and is pretty trash in my opinion. So that is the full drop list of Supreme Week 5 Fall Winter 2024. Supreme Jordan apparel not dropping this week. It is coming out most likely Week 6 or Week 7. There's also some rumors that it could be maybe coming out October 16th. That will be the 9th anniversary of the collab back in 2015. I don't know if that's the case. What do you guys think of all the items coming out this week? My sleeper item of the week is the stripe Raglin long sleeve top. I'm really not sure if there's gonna be much resale in that, but for personal, it's pretty cool. In terms of resale, the trucker jacket may be in the right colorway. I don't know if it's gonna be the brown or maybe it's the gold XXL. Typically, larger sizes do well. I think Spell Out, embroidered track jacket and pants are kind of the easy cops right there. I think definitely the green track jacket in larger sizes will do fairly decent. Same thing with the pants. Cho Cheese is really bad, kind of funny. Crybaby, Pedal for those musicians. I don't know if I want to recommend people cop this if you really can't use it. It's on the higher end of the price spectrum, so I don't think it's really that good to go for just to resell, but it could be extremely limited and could be $500. You never know. And then the jerseys are just kind of meh. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go for that pink one. Even in like an XL, double XL, I'm thinking it's only gonna really go for like maximum $200 and not much else. And then, oh, I almost forgot, the faux fur hooded jacket is that more expensive exclusive item that could end up doing the best because it could be the most limited. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, comment down below what you're going for or your thoughts and comments on this drop or the season overall. It's been your boy Thomas, and I'm out. Peace and Buckies. Yeah.